guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Osis GU. I hope you fall in love. I hope you stay, and I hope you join the genge. Please subscribe, please like, please follow, please tell abantu ngami ukuthi I have started a new YouTube channel. So if you're wondering, okay, what is she doing today? So I am doing this fabulous face everyday makeup look. If you are interested, please stay, watch, like, share, and don't forget to subscribe. So let's get to it. So most people start with brows. Brows. This is so awkward because I'm using my back camera. This is so awkward. I'm using my back camera, so I don't even know whether I'm in. So hopefully I'm in frame. So this is it's called Brow Light, and it's from Smeg. So it has a double thingy, which so one thing for sure about makeup is that you can watch as many YouTubes or tutorials as you want, but if you're not training your hand to actually do it, you'll never learn. So you just need to always do it in order for you to learn. So makeup is one of those things of trust the process kind of thing. I get most of my makeup products from Clicks, sometimes Discam, depending on what I want. So I'm going to take this, which is just a spoolie from another eye pencil from Smeg. I love Smeg because one thing about Smeg is that their products last. I'm an everyday makeup girly. Whenever I'm at work, I try by all means that at least 80% of the time I am wearing makeup. I don't have any problem with my skin, but I just love makeup. Someone on YouTube said, if you want to start a YouTube channel, do something that you love so that you don't feel like this is a job. Okay, one thing about eyebrows is so this is my everyday makeup look. It's not full glam, it's just like your everyday look, which you also need to give yourself some grace, guys. One thing about eyebrows, always remember that these are not twins. Today they can look snatched, tomorrow not, but it always works out. So it's one of those things. It's just, it will work out. These are not twins, these are sisters. So my makeup, it depends, man, on how busy I am. Sometimes I'll start with my whole face, sometimes I start with brows. It just depends on the day. I don't know if I'm sitting okay. Let me just adjust myself. Okay, cool. So I'm off today, so I decided, The YouTube streets that you're trying to do, girl, you are very, very dry. Because ever since I posted that intro video, and that's nothing. I haven't been getting time, really. Nothing to it. So, as I said, I just hope I'm in frame. That's all I hope for. I just hope I'm in frame. Guys, if someone told me color a YouTube channel was going to be something so, I don't even know how to say it. It's not difficult, but it needs a lot of motivation, you know. So when one thing about me, I'm one person like, you know, like whenever I do something, I want to do it and be done. So one thing about filming or shooting, I don't know if I'm saying it right. One thing about shooting is that it prolongs, man. It prolongs the things you do. So I mean, as mentioned on my intro video, is that I'm a mom of 3. So time is something that I don't really have. Because on a normal school day, let's say I'm going to work and I'm on the morning shift, which is like 8 to 5. So what usually happens is I will wake up at 4:30. Bear in mind, I prepared the previous day, right? I already prepared the previous day, meaning the uniform, crèche clothes for my little one. Everything's just prepared, lunch box, ne? So my mother-in-law comes, not even my mother-in-law, my mother-in-law. She comes here in the morning to ukata abantwana, basically. So just to ensure that abantwana are right? So with her, uzofika around 6. Mina, I need to leave this house at 5:30 to catch the bus to go to work, right? That's if I'm on the morning shift, 8 to 5. So what happens is I will wake up at 4:30. Remember, I want to make sure that my face is done as well. It's not only about indabayim, you're just getting ready, bathing and what. I want to make my face. I'll wake up at 4:30. When I wake up at 4:30, I'm going to what are we doing with these eyes? Okay, but I did mention that this is a simple everyday look, so I'm going to go with more neutral colors, right? So what happens is I'll wake up at 4:30, take a quick shower, then around around 5, let me say around 5, I'm already done taking a shower. I'm already done and all I'm left with is to do my makeup and get dressed, right? So bear in mind, now I have 30 minutes. So I'm just blowing this because I just wiped it with my wipes, right? So what happens is now I only have 30 minutes to get ready. So these are eyeshadows. So the eyeshadows, you can get them anywhere. Get them fixed. This cam, Yatola, Joburg Mall, Yatola Small Streets if you are a girl. Or Oshalangapa in Joburg, you can get them anywhere. So basically with eyeshadow, I just go with it depending on the look I want to go. If I want to go bright, I go bright. If I go nude, I go nudie. So this is it's a palette which is finished because I use a lot. So the colors that isn't Kolana It's either it was broken because I have a daughter, or makeup okay when I'm not sure and I leave the house in a hurry. I always leave my stuff everywhere. So now she will play with them. So yeah, perks of having a daughter. So again, this is my everyday makeup look that I will go for, especially during the week if I am on shift, if I need to go to work. Just to look presentable, because one thing about me, I work in Sandton, right? You know, Sandton girlies, you go to Sandton City, maybe you're going for lunch, and you decide with, okay, let me just go fast to Sandton City. You'll find the girls looking nice, looking beautiful. And one thing about me, I know good Shem, I'm a girl ozithandayo. So on days lapho khona where I'm not wearing makeup, and not good I have any problem with my skin. Don't get me wrong. I love my face, I love my skin, I have beautiful skin. But go to Sandton City if you need motivation. Because now you will find all these girlies at Sandton City, they're doing whatever, shopping, having lunch. And when I remember you at work and you're just there to just have lunch, right? Or just do run errands, whatever you want to do there. And now next thing, you feel like you're out of place. So that's my main motivation, to actually always try and look good. So this is one of my basic everyday looks. So as mentioned before, makeup, guys, the more you practice, the more you perfect it. So now I just want to do my thingy. What do I want to do? Foundation for my blush. Okay. So currently using Essence. I love this foundation. There's nothing much to it, man. It's just a foundation, just to size in my face. Okay. So now what I do is I'm going to blend. So one thing about me is in winter I get dark, in summer I get lighter. So foundation, guys, it's the very same foundation. This is a foundation which I use in summer, right? So when I use this foundation in summer, it's perfectly fine, but in winter I find it very light. But it's not bad, it's something we can work with. So I just have my mirror on the wall, Lana, to ensure I see what I'm doing. I just need to buy a smaller mirror here on the desk, so that at least these tutorials are done seamlessly. Because one thing about it, when I think about shooting, I think about the admin of shooting. So now I'm just going to blend. So blend. I don't know what to do. I'm going to today, tomorrow, because I'm 2 days off. I'm working this weekend. So I'm going to then deal every day when I go to work. And the corner this here is not bad. I think Ingang Figisa to next week, when I can just and clean a freehand, and then I'm going to install a wig. I also do my own installation, guys, because I love beauty, man. I'm not perfect in installing, but I'm learning. And also with makeup, disclaimer, sorry for that. No, I'm not a makeup artist. Okay, no, I am a makeup artist, but still very much learning. There is some room for improvement. Like I mentioned, is with makeup, the more you practice, the more you perfect it. So yeah. So, this is me ensuring that it is blended. Okay, so I think this is blended. So now I'm going to use my concealer, which is the LA Girl in the color shade, actually shade Fawn. So I don't know if you'll see it, Fawn. So this girl is the girl she thinks she is. So content creation, right? I love this thing. I love beauty. I love plus size fashion. I just love everything about it, and the fact that at least it's more of a confidence booster. Seeing that, oh, I look good, and you know, as they say, if you look good, you'll definitely feel good. So this is more of a love thing. I love it so much. I don't know if I'm in frame, guys. Let me just call my son as I'm checking out if I'm in frame. Okay, no, I am in frame. I'll take the glue. So with concealer, in order to get the full coverage, what needs to happen is you need to let it sit for at least maybe 5 minutes, so that it sits warm. Then I got this. So it says it's a Kiko Girl blusher and highlighter and concealer and powder, 16 color face palettes. So this I got in Small Streets. You see the TikTok girlies are doing their makeups now. They're doing their makeups for 1 They also sell these. So I bought these there when I went for thrifting. So I'm going to contour. I'm going to contour my face. Okay. So I'm going to use an angled brush. You see? It's angled. It's not straight. It's an angled brush. So I contour my face using this shade. I don't know what it's called. It's deep dark. This shade I use to contour, and I sit with Noya. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Contour sit. So it's both contouring, but this is a cream product, but this is a powder product, right? Mattifying powder. Then this is a concealer. It's more for concealer. So I use both of these. I don't know if I'm saying everything right, but never mind that. As long as Ling is alright. So I use both of these to contour my face. So while the light highlighting concealer dries, I'm going to contour my face. So what I do when I contour is, then I'm going to go from here and I curve, right? Then I take it to my hairline. Hairline. One thing what I love about this palette is that it's all-in-one. You see? So and I'm gonna start it like this is what I do. So I start the process of contouring my nose. So I do have a fan, but right now I did not steam. I did not charge the fan. I just needed to get this over and done with because and I just want to get consistent so that I can get followers, subscribers, if you may. So this is just a journey. I'm not going to be harsh on myself. I'm just going to take it as it comes. Because when the time is right, I prayed about this. When the time is right, God will give me the amount of followers I want. And I also have to put in the work. I need to be consistent in order for me to get people to watch my channel. So this is more of a side hustle because I love my job. I love my job. I love my job. I love my job. I still want to grow in that field. So this is also one thing that I wish that one day it can pay the bills, you know. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to set the contour. A big brush. Okay, I'm setting the contour using this shade. This shade. Just contouring here. So we are contouring, contour, just sitting. So you see what I did there, as I'm now testing it on the sides, so that when the brush is now doing here, it is able to touch the right places. I don't know if we have it. Alright, so now it is time. It is time. So this is a setting spray from Smudge and a blending sponge. I don't know if it's a beauty blender. Yeah. So what I usually do is I'm going to use this. I'm using this within me. I'm using it for my contour. No, for my highlights, sorry. I'm going to blend. So one thing about it, I don't know if you're noticing, I'm using a very light hand when doing this so that I don't get to move the concealer all over the place, right? We want coverage. So you're just going to look up and doing your under eye just to make sure that we have products. You see? You see what the waiting, the 5 minutes did then? The product is not moving because now it's set. It's not like in that original consistency lapokona, it's a bit wet. But now, because we waited the 5 minutes, it is now set. Still using a light hand. Look up to the ceiling. The funny faces we do when doing our makeup. Sure. So here, we just want to lift up our eyes just to have life, you know. So this stage, one thing about it, I don't like lashes. I tried individual lashes, they're just uncomfortable. Sorry, but they're very uncomfortable for me, you know. So I just find it very hard to sleep because when I sleep, you know, even if I have a wig on, I will install today morning. I take it off. I'd rather install again because I want my peaceful sleep. I'm trying to go uncomfortable when sleeping because I'm a very light sleeper. If something disturbs me, whether it's my hair or my lashes, I'm not happy. So I'm still blending. And now, as you can see, we have hash lines. So with these hash lines, I'm going to use the brush that I used to put on my foundation. So this is just to limit the hash lines, right? I know what happened there. Okay. I thought again, is it imminent? Okay, so we are still blending. Sorry for that. I thought the camera was going to the flash just went off. Okay, it's okay. Okay. You see now. Remember we have concealer here to contour. And now what I'm noticing is right? So I go back with the contour brush without any product. Because it also still has products. And one thing about it, I don't want to look like I don't want to look Nazi, it's not me, you know. I just prefer right. Then I use a lighter shade of concealer. So I don't even know what the shade is. It's Rose Cool. So it's from this brand, which is True Skin Catrice. So I like my under eye very bright. I'm going to make this brighter. So the face is pretty much almost done. So I take this. I'm gonna use it as my fan. hope this is still recording. Of course it is. So I don't know if... Okay. Be cool. Let me just put it there. Then back with the beauty blender, same side that I was using, so that so the under eye is bright. You see? Okay, so before you crease, I'll just set. So I'll set same palette using the color Ivory, the shade Ivory. Still have to get these names right. Yeah, now what I'm doing here, I'm pressing. I am setting and pressing products. Because when I get one thing about it, hey, okay, what's happening here? Okay. One thing about it, when I get, my eyes will cry in the morning. When I get out of this house, I can't be wearing shades, because one thing about shades, and because you've already set your makeup, so you need to commit to shades. So my option now is to make sure that my makeup is set, so that none of my inyembezi is open for that 1 second, 2 seconds before the eye gets used to the fact you're putting this straight and I am walking and there's a exen. I know the concealer will not move. That's why it's very important to set. Because if I just imagine inyembezi say angazi noma ne-acid kawami, because if I don't set kahle, I'll just see inyembezi la ihambe khona, I'll have a line, a trace ukuthi inyembezi ke sisi ihambe la. So I set, I take my concealer. I think we're done setting here. Okay. Then I'm going to go back with the brush and take some products and just make sure that we don't have any harsh lines, and make sure everything is in place, right? So I like the fact that my under eye, I don't know if you're noticing, I'm not putting this down. The reason why I'm not putting it down, and the reason why I always go back with this as well as my foundation brush, is makeup is all about blending, you see. So the reason why, I hope it doesn't disturb you, the reason why I'm going up, I have a mirror here which I want to make sure with my whole face is speaking to each other. I'm phone with Lana, I didn't blend, Lana, I didn't white side. So what I do now is make sure that I am blended. Then after that is setting again. So this is just a container, right? What I have here is I have a baby powder. So with the very same sponge that I've been using, but the other side, I am going to, it's not really breaking, it's also sitting because I'm not leaving product. So I am still packing it in. So what this baby powder does is I use it as translucent powder. I am using the baby powder as translucent powder, and it works. It works. It works. It works. Okay, I'll just this here. I see. It is coming together. I'm almost done. So you see now. I have. So my makeup will always depend on the look I'm going for. So what I'm going for here, it's just your simple everyday look. I'm going to take this shade. It's written lightning dust. Take this with my finger and get over there. Right. Get over here. So with my finger, I think it stays longer than using a brush. I don't know why. I just like using my finger. Then I'm going to take a mascara as mentioned. I got honey. So what I did here is I did my blush off camera, set my face, and I applied some lip gloss. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for going with me this far and staying and watching the whole video. Please like, please subscribe, and don't forget to share. Enjoy the rest of your days, lovies.